What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Um, y'all, if you on oh yeah, what's up, Zay? I hit go live. I was just trying to get my stuff together, Zay. Is it should be live on YouTube now. Uh it look like I'm live. Somebody drop something in the chat so I can see that if I'm live. Yes, yes, we live, we live, we live. Y'all pull up on YouTube. Y'all pull up on YouTube. Whoever that is that's got the request on IG to pull up, go to YouTube. The link is in the chat if you want to pull up, if you got a question or if you want to share something. The link is in the chat on YouTube. Go to YouTube. What's up, Zay? Zay, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I wish we could have got a chance to meet up, but I know you was busy with your folk. I told you if y'all was going to Stone Mountain, y'all was gonna be busy all day. We're gonna have plenty of opportunities in the future to link up, my brother. So ain't no big deal, no harm, no foul. Maybe we can come to your area on a vacation one time, or if you ever back on this end, we'll definitely hook up. But we can conversate about that later. Let's get into it, man. Let's get the pleasantries out of the way. For those, if you tapping in for the first time, you ain't never pull up before, welcome, welcome, welcome. First and foremost, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr., just a dude from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, man, who learned how to trade, who learned how to invest, and I started getting on Al Gore's internet and sharing all the knowledge that I had about the stock market on the internet for the free 99. Once I shared everything that I knew how to do to trade and invest, I decided to start going live every single day to show people what a full-time trader would do in any situation. Because there's a whole lot of folk on the internet that's, selling a lifestyle and you're funding that lifestyle. It's a lot of people that know how to trade, that's doing great things out there in the community, and they're giving people real, tangible advice. But I decided to do it for the free 99. That's the way I do it. If you like what you see, if you like what you hear on these videos that I do every day, do me a favor. All I ask you to do is hit the like button. It might be on this side somewhere. It might be on that side. It might be in the middle like it is on my son's iPad. But just hit the like button and share it with a cousin. Share it with one cousin you like and one cousin you don't like, so we can come together and build a new Wakanda. That's all I ask. I don't even ask you to buy no merch. You can go buy merch if you want to. I got options. I buy them, I sell them. This was the one that started it all. The cousin was like, yo, Tim, where you get that shirt from? I said, I made it myself because I wanted it. So I made a merch shop, thenewtlr.com. Pull up to the merch shop and buy some merch if you want to. You know what I'm saying? But what I really want you to do is hit that like button and share this with a cousin so we can get as many people exposed to this free information. As many people as we can exposed to this free information. Now, let me shout out my family in the chat. Let me shout out my family in the chat. Mendez, what's going on, man? Cool it now. You better cool it now. Top of the morning. Rod man, what's that? Rod man. Do I remember that name? I don't remember that name. If you've been here before, I jalapies. But what's up, Rod man? Maria. What's up, Maria? The homie Zay already spoke to you. Yeah, Stone Mountain is nice. I like Stone Mountain. I ride the trolley up there. Did y'all ride the trolley or did y'all walk up there? I ride the trolley. I don't walk. Rhonda Green. What's up, Rhonda Green? What's up, Otis? What's going on, Trey? Brittany. What's going on, Brittany? Omar. Omar with the gas in the building. Oh, what's going on, Omar? I do not know this name. If you've been here before, I jalapies. But what's happening? What's going on, Washington? I'm not going to try to say the first name because I'll be messing. Y'all know I got to try it. Soraya? Did I get it right? Let me know if I got it right. What's up, Ryan? What's going on? Gabriel. Yeah, let's make some money. I don't trade every day, but let's make some money. I swing trade primarily. I take my time. What's up, Craig? Michelle Tucker. What's going on, Michelle Tucker? What's going on, Robert? Okay, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for coming back, man. I must have said something that you like, man. I appreciate you coming back. Hey, let's get into it, man. Let's talk about overnight price action. Let's see what's going on. Do I have my Ninja Trader open? I don't have my Ninja. I got to open up my Ninja Trader. Let's go to, y'all know where we got to go since I ain't got the Ninja Trader open. Spy Lean, where you at, baby? Here I go. Boy, that thing kind of rough this morning. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it right. Spy Lean. I can't get it right today, but that thing sound worse than normal. Hey, man. Looking like we about to gap down just a little bit. We about to gap down a little less than $1. This is very good price action. This is what I said I wanted to see if we are going to continue this ridiculous bullish momentum. We are really stretching this rubber band out. We like this. We stretching this rubber band out, right? So if we're going to continue this ridiculous bullish momentum, this is what I want to see. I said I wanted us to open up around where we closed or lower so that that'll get a spot, an opportunity to come down and make a new daily low, and then hopefully solidify that as the bottom for the week, the low for the week. Come down here, make the low for the week, right? And stay within this range right here, right? Within this range right here, because right now, where we are right now, where are we back at, y'all? Where we back at? Y'all put it in the chat. When we came all the way back up here and got right back here to this little area consolidation, not this one down here. That's a different one. But we up here. Where we at right here? Somebody put it in the chat. Where we at? Come on now. Y'all know I'm going to sing it, but I want you to put it in the chat. Who going to put it in the chat first? Who gonna put where we at right here? Coming Brad here. There you go, Michelle Tucker. We are back in the middle of the road. We back in the middle of the road right here. We at that point. Last time we was at this point, the Bears won out. Now we back in the middle of the road. Who's going to win this time? Do not speculate. Wait for the market to tell you who's going to win. If you're a day trader, get your money on your daily basis looking at the setups. That's why we go look at the price action and try to find them little fair value gaps, how little Timmy Rogers trade for a decent day trade setup. But if you swing trade, do not speculate. Tomorrow is CPI. Everybody is expecting inflation to show that it's peaking. Well, Tim, why is everybody expecting that? I'm glad you asked that question, little Timmy Rogers. For first of all, because the energy been pulling back. So if energy been pulling back, the overall CPI, you know what I'm saying, should be pulling back a little bit. And if we get a little bit of pullback in the overall CPI and the core CPI, then it's going to look like inflation is peaking, and they're going to see that as a good thing and say, hey, we're not going into a recession, all that right there. And then they're going to be like, hey, the Fed ain't going to just keep hiking at 1 or 2. They might hike a little bit lower. Yeah, let's dance jig. And then that's going to give them reason to want to push it on up and try to birth a new bull market, right? But do not anticipate. Do not speculate. Wait until tomorrow for the CPI numbers to come out and let the market show you what it want to do. Because guess what? You remember how back here, when bad news was tanking the market, and when we got right over here and the same bad news, like we had bad jobs, bad CPI, bad PPI. Over here, we had bad jobs, bad CPI, bad PPI. The bad news wasn't to tank. It was not tanking the market here, but it was tanking the market there. It can be good news, it can be bad news, but it all depends on what the algos want to hear, right? Bad news can be good news to the algos. Good news can be bad news. Good news can be good news. Bad news can be nothing. It depends on what algos want. So don't go ham and be like, oh, I think the CPI numbers gonna be good. I'm gonna jump the gun. Don't jump the gun. If you risky Roger, go ahead and jump the gun. You can look like a rock star and get on, you know what I'm saying? Your IG will be like, I told y'all my signal service is coming soon. I'm gonna be like 100. I'm gonna have signal services. Now, man, let the market tell you what it want to do. Wait for these CPI numbers to come out. What I want now today, I'm just tell you what I want for the day. I want us to make a new daily low, right? And then just kind of stay in this range. Stay in this same little range right here. Stay in this same little range until these CPI numbers come out tomorrow. I don't want no blast off. I don't want no die off. I don't want that. I just want to come down here, make a new daily low on the SPY and stay in the same range. And then 8:30 tomorrow, when the CPI numbers come out, then make the move. Then start the move. Boom. Let's get it. It ain't no sprint. It's a marathon when you're trading and investing, man. It's a marathon when you're trading and investing. SPY lean about to gap down a little bit. We got about 17 minutes. We got about 17 minutes, and we looking like we about to gap down just a tad bit. Again, shout out to cousin yesterday that asked me how I knew it was gonna gap down. This is the line I was talking about on TradingView. Once the pre-market open up, it shows you where the index is trading at, and if you stay right there at 9:30, as soon as 9:30 hit, if that's where you at, that's where the SPY gonna open up at. So that's how you can see that we probably gonna gap down. And on the Ninja Trader side, now that my Ninja Trader is up, but it's not on the right screen, let me put it on the right screen for y'all. Boop, got it on the right screen. Now I got to put all my stuff over there. Y'all bear with me. Got to get all my stuff over there that I likes to look at, that I likes to use, that I likes to peek at, that I likes to use. Okay, here we go right here. And then if you're looking at the Ninja Trader, right, you see this white line I marked when the New York closed. So this is when the SPY closed yesterday, right? You can see now the ES is down here. So that's showing you it's about to be a gap down. Like if the ES stay down here at the 9:30, once 9:30 candle starts, once the 9:30 candle forms, should I say, if the ES is still down here, it's going to be a gap down because that's where we were. And then we're going to open there. Just like over here on the SPY, it's showing you that's where we close and we're going to open here. That's how you can tell if it's going to be a gap down for the cousin that asked that yesterday or anybody else that might have that question. Overnight, what did we do overnight? I came in here like, man, when I tell y'all I fell asleep on the couch last night and I couldn't move. Calandra was calling me on my cell phone. She was like, baby, you gonna get in the bed? You gonna come get in the bed? I say, man, I'm trying to get off this couch, but I'm so tired. She was like, I ain't want you to talk about I left you on the couch. I know you ain't leave me on the couch, baby. I'm just tired. I could not get up. I got up about 3:30 this morning, 3:45 this morning, and went and got in the shower, and she was getting up, getting ready to go to work because one of her associates they either got COVID, monkeypox, swine flu, bubonic plague, or something, pneumonia. They got something. So she had to go in at 4 o'clock today. Let me see what we did. We had a little bleed down after the London. Yeah, the London Open, we bled down. Okay, so we closed here during the Asian. We went up, took out this little bit of liquidity above here. Didn't quite get back to that breaking structure. Remember the breaking structure I was talking about yesterday? We didn't get back to that breaking structure and hit that fair value gap. I really wanted us overnight to go up here and take care of this fair value gap, then come back down and open down here so that if this bullish momentum want to continue, we could just blast through this area without no kind of opposition. Because if y'all notice, right, the high from 8.4 and the high from 8.5 is the exact spot where we made that fair value gap on that breaking structure, right? Right. So it's something about this area right here that the algos like and don't like at the same time. if you feel what I'm saying, it's something about the area that they like and don't like at the same time, right? So either it means that they are done with this area and we're gonna blast through it since they kind of staying away from it right now. You know what I'm saying? Because here we go right here. See, peep what I'm saying. So this is the high of the 4th, right? This is the high of the 5th, right? We was flirting with this area. First, it was the high of the 3rd, but we was flirting with this area. See, we hit it, came down, hit it, came down, hit it, came down, hit it, came down, worked our way through it, right? Came back down. You know what I'm saying? We finally got a wax on, wax off, went through it, and then we dropped through it with no regard, right? It's like we was working it from the bottom side, pause, and then when we finally blast through, right, we finally worked our way through, and then when we came back down to it, it's like we just dropped through it, like dropped it like it's hot. It wasn't like no kind of support. Right here, it was like all kind of resistance, but when we came back to it, it wasn't no kind of support. So that either mean the algos done soaked up all the liquidity they need from there, and when we come back to it, we gonna blast through, or you know what I'm saying, they done soaked up all the liquidity that they need up here, and they ready to drop it like it's hard. So again, let the market show you what it want to do tomorrow when these CPI numbers come out. Don't just guess. All right, so we just dilly-dally all night and then started melting off at the during the London, right? So now we done melted off. We came by, we took out yesterday's low, right? We took the liquidity under yesterday's low, and we took out the other sell side liquidity I was talking about. When I was talking about I wanted to get this fair value gap, then come down and take out these spots of liquidity right here after the New York Open. So we done dipped below this right here, but this little dip below, I don't know if it's done to the downside the way it's trading right now, right? Yes, we did wick up off of this right here, but the way it's trading right now, I don't have a warm and fuzzy about any of this, right? Because it's like it's in between two spots, right? It's in between two spots. And the reason why I say in between two spots, let me break that down. This kind of stuff that go through my mind. Let me mark this while I'm breaking this down. Hold on. Clicky, 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 clicky. This I'm marked. I should have marked the 60 minutes first. I'm already starting this, so let me jump up to 60 minute real quick. See what we got going on the 60 minute. Okay, so that happens to be a 60 minute. Look at God. Look how he caused it so I don't have to change this. All right, so that is a 60 minute fair value gap. All right, y'all know I like to mark my fair value gaps on the 60 minute first before I start breaking down to the 15 minute. All right, so yeah, we did dip below this. We making a new overnight low because the London low was like way up here. The Asian low was over there. So we made a new overnight low there. So I'm gonna move this there now. I'm gonna move the sell side to there now. Because we took out the sell side. We didn't take out the we didn't fill the fair value gap like I wanted us to the upside. So we'll see how that plays out. The only buy side that I'm really interested in right now is this fair value gap. I ain't too much interested in none of this buy side up there because it's just kind of like trickling down on the hourly. It's not forming a real hourly swing high. You know what I'm saying? I was saying this in between two places. That's why I was saying that, right? See, we came down, then we came back up here, but we didn't get to the fair value gap, right? We didn't get to this fair value gap right here, right? And then we just started selling off, right? We came back up and then we just started selling off. We didn't try to go into it. And then when we took out the liquidity, which was like right here, we didn't go really deep into it, pause. And then we came back up to this same little shift in momentum, aka a possible order block. You see what I'm saying? We came down, had the shift in momentum, had the fair value gap right after the shift. So these two candles right here will act as a potential order block, right? And as you see, we came right back up wick for wick with the top part of the order block, potential order block, and then started pushing back down. So now we in the middle. You know what I'm saying? We in between two places right now. We got this order block that's like doing its job right now, right? But then when we come back down, we already kind of wicked off of this liquidity right there. So it's like we kind of in between right now. I don't like when we in between. I don't like being in the middle of the road. I like, you know what I'm saying, throwing the rock and high in my hand. Y'all know how I like to trade, right? So sell side liquidity that I'm looking for it to try to take out is below this 41.23. I would love for it to get down there and take that out before it start trying to make any moves up. That, you know what I'm saying? That's at least where I would like for it to come to. Come here, take out this 41.23. Since it already took out the other sales out that I was looking at, come down here, get into this 41.23, real good, and then start pushing back up if it want to continue some bullish momentum, right? Mind you now, if it does start to push down that way, right? Mind you, there's a fair value gap right here at this breaking structure. We already pulling down, right? So don't force no bullish narrative right now until the market show you I want to be bullish. You know what I'm saying? Don't force no bullish narrative until the market show you I want to be bullish, right? We got a 60-minute fair value gap right here, right at this breaking structure, right? So the market could it tapped this sell side liquidity here. The market could, and it never got back into that fair value gap. So it came down here, tapped this sell side liquidity. The market could very well come up to this fair value gap and sell off. So be careful. Be careful. If you a day trader and you scalping, you know what I'm saying? If it give you a reversal sign when it hit this fair value gap, take it. This will be your low-hanging fruit right here at this 41.2350. That'll be your low-hanging fruit right there. But just mind you, don't try to force no bullish narrative right now. You know what I'm saying, Jim? Oh, Tim, you said you bullish for the week. Yeah, I said I'm bullish for the week. Don't try to force nothing. Don't try to force nothing, because, like I say, they could be done ran all the liquidity that they wanted, and it's ready to drop it like it's hard. Cause remember, we were flirting with this area right here. This little area here where this fair value gap is. This whole little area been acting as resistance this whole time right here. And when we broke above it, right, it ain't give no support. Phew, gone. So that let me know that the algos done soaked up all the liquidity that they wanted in this area, right? Or have they cleared the road for blast off? Or have they soaked up the liquidity that they want for timber? Let the market show you what it's trying to do, man. Don't force nothing. I ain't a day trader. I'm a swing trader. I can only give it to you the way I see it. That's all I got as far as the... What's up, Ramon? What's going on, Ramon? Hey, that's all I got for the price action, man. Y'all know what I want as far as swing trading. I done told you what I see to the downside right here. Y'all see I got my downside stuff mapped out down here, but I really feel like the market trying to set up to do something bullish. That's what I feel like, but I ain't jumping into nothing. I'm waiting till the market show me. I'm waiting on these CPI numbers tomorrow for the market to show me if it want to break out of this area right here. If it want to break out. If it don't want to break out and want to keep going sideways, it is what it is. But if it want to break out, tomorrow will likely be the day when it shows you which way it want to go, because CPI numbers are tomorrow. Be careful. Who got anything? Who got anything? The link, I'm putting the link. I can't. Where's the link? I copied something so I can. Let me stop sharing so I can put the link in the chat again. All right. The link is in the chat. One more time, if anybody got any questions, if anybody want to pull up and share something, if anybody want to say something about the charts that I missed, you're welcome to pull up. If anybody got any questions, you're welcome to pull up. Towns, you can't pull up no more. You've been pulling up too much. No, I'm just playing. Them just jokes. If you want to pull up and ask a question, pull up. I appreciate y'all when y'all pull up and ask questions. Oh, hold on. Can you explain an order block and how you recognized it? That's ICT thing. The short answer is when you got a temporary shift in sentiment, like if you're going up, you got to trend up. Just say you got 3-4 candles going up, you're trending up, right? And then you pull back for like 1 or 2 candles, 1, 2, 3 candles, whatever. You pull back, right? And then once you pull back, when you trade through that pullback, and then you leave a fair value gap, then that pullback or retracement is a potential order block. Go look at some ICT videos, and he got plenty of stuff about order blocks on there. That's just a quick version of it. Go look at some ICT videos on order blocks. He can break it down for you. That's an ICT thing. I usually don't answer questions off the IG, but I just saw it there and I want to just, you know what I'm saying, share that. But if you really want to ask questions, pull up on YouTube, and the link is in the chat. youtube.com/the-new-TLR. Hey, come on, my guy. I was just about to pull up. Oh no, come on, pull up. Them just jokes. Pull up, Gabriel. Pull up, Gabriel. Them just jokes, man. You can ask all the questions you want. We talk about Boeing. I don't look at individual stocks. I just trade the SPY. What you want to know about Boeing? I pull up a chart. I don't mind pulling up a chart, but I don't look at individual stocks. The only individual stocks that I pay attention to are the top stocks in the SPY. If it's not the top stocks in the SPY, I don't even put it on my radar. What you want to know about Boeing? It's consolidating on the daily. It's been consolidating for a little while. What you want to know about Boeing? Boeing, they've been right here in this little gap. This little gap right here been acting as some type of support. This gap right here that they in. I don't follow individual stocks, so I don't even know what's going on with this right here. But I see that this gap down that they had back here on the 27th of April has been acting as support. They right there at this breaking structure. They had a breaking structure right there in that area acting as support right now. They consolidate and they trying to break out of this range right here. This was yesterday. They about to gap up slightly. Yesterday they pushed up really high, trying to get out of this range. But the sellers brought them right back into the range. But they acting like they want to get out of this range to the top side. Because you look here, we got we making higher lows over here, and we just had a breaking structure right here yesterday. So you got a swing high right here, right? And then you got the breaking structure to the upside, and it's making higher lows. It's acting like it want to break out of this area to the upside. But oh my goodness, we got another one. They in the chat. With all the stupidity. Block them. Get them out of there. They're probably one of the ones that stuck their meat in the camera. Trade Alex and PDub have a video explaining order blocks tighter, trading in the shadows. The first video. Yeah. What which thing is on? Hey, Otis, what is it on PDub or is it on PDub free stuff? Let me see. Let's go see. Let's go look at PDub stuff. Where this video at? Live. Here I go right here.
Here's something to think about. Why is that no matter what you try, you're never able to consistently find winning?
PDub free content.
Every trade you make is a loser. Yet you always see stories about people.
Introduction to futures.
Why is it that no matter what you do,
futures 1, futures 2, futures 3, futures, red pill. Nah, it ain't on that. Who is it on? Oh, it's on Lex. It's on Lex channel. All right. Let's go to Lex channel. Trader Lex. Live from the shadows, part 2. What'd you say? Was it? No, it wasn't part 2 was the breakers. Which one was it? Live from the shadows. The first video. This was the breakers. Over this one here. You talk about this live from the shadows from a month ago. Yeah, here you go right here. Is this the one you talking about right here? Part 1? This one here, Otis? Yeah, there you go. Live from the shadows from July 1st. Go look at that video right now. Go look at that video right there. It's on Trader Lex. This what it's Trader Lex. It looked like this right here. This what a page looked like right there, and it's live from the shadows from a month ago, right there. All right, they talk about order blocks in there, and like I say, that's an ICT thing. Yeah, they are both on. All these videos that the videos that Lex and PDub be doing, they crazy. And then that like the other one, you see, I clicked on that link inside my description, and it pulled up the PDub free content. It's crazy. Some good information in there. Y'all go check that out even if you ain't new to it. If you just want to get a refresher on stuff, the way PDub and Lex be breaking stuff down. The market open, the market open, market open. If you got to go trade, I appreciate you for hanging out with the boy. You see, we just went up to that fair value gap, and we pushing down a little bit. We just kissed that fair value gap, and we pushed down a little bit. Let's see if we get down and get that sell side liquidity. But we did go back up to that fair value gap and start pushing back down. The one I told you to be careful with. Shout out anybody that if you took that trade off that fair value gap, it's pushing down to this liquidity, your low hanging fruit. So if you took that, that's your low hanging fruit. That's the time to shave or get out, right? But be careful because it's been chop suey lately. It's been real chop suey lately. So you know what I'm saying? That you lost that 38. Take your 10. Take your 10 and go. It was what that if you took it at 38 or 37, take your 10 and go. That's it. You got your 10. Get your 10 and go, man. Cause it's been chop suey. It ain't been giving us nothing lately. Take your 10 and go. Or do like me when I was up 12 and I left and came back, and it had them reverse course and came back and stopped me out at 8. I was stopped out at 8 and I hadn't covered anything. So that it gave you the 10. Take your 10 and go. Don't do what I did last week when I told y'all, like, hey, I was up 12 and Lex told me, you gonna learn to take your 10 and go. Link the video. Oh yeah, let me do that. I can put the link here. This one here, the Live in the Shadows Part 1, right? I'll put the link to both of them in there. Okay, this is that's Part 1. That's the link for Part 1. And then Live from the Shadows Part 2. This is the link for Part 2. Right. Boom. All right. So that's the link for Part 1. That's the link for Part 2. If anybody want to copy them links. Look at my baby, my little Alexandria Cartwright. Oh, daddy miss you, baby. Daddy miss you. I ain't seen you in so long. Yeah, the links are in there. All right. I don't see nothing else in the chat, man. I don't see no questions in the chat. I don't see nobody pulling up. Again, okay, we did get that new daily low on the SPY. So that's working out as I wanted to. I really just want to see us stay in this dealing range right here. I want to see us stay in this dealing range today. And then tomorrow on CPI, I want the market to make its decision, either up or down, right? Looking at last time, right? We in the same spot, and we are let me go here. Yeah, hold on. Bear with me. Stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. Do 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 do. Stretch it out, stretch it out, stretch it out. Do 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 do. And that right there is why I say we're in the middle of the road for all the new people that pulled up. The people that wasn't here back when we was talking about this before. But this right here is why I say we're in the middle of the road, because on the last price leg down from the April fall, right? This area right here is the middle of the road. See right there, that 50, that 50% on the field, 412, 12. You know what I'm saying? 412, 12. That's the exact number of the middle of the road. And if you look right there, we are right in the middle of the road again, right? And the last time we was in this area, right, the Bears won out, right? So anytime you get in the middle of the road up from a previous high to a low, that's where the most contention come in. That's where the most contention come in. The buyers and the sellers, they get to fighting. Why? Especially when you know what I'm saying, like right here when we fell off right here, this when a lot of people started shorting the market. A lot of big boys started shorting the market right here. That's why we had these drastic sell-off. You know what I'm saying? Whole lot of hedge funds were shorting the market. You know what I'm saying? And if you listen to any kind of financial channels or review type channels, a lot of big boys are still short the market because they don't believe in this. They think this is just your typical bear market rally. So it's a lot of big boys that's hanging on to their convictions and they're still short the market. So this is a very pivotal point right now, right? Because they started shorting the market here. So if they only want their money back, you know what I'm saying, they can concede right around this area and pretty much break even, cut their losses at a smaller loss, you know what I'm saying, or you know, whatever they gained here, they ate into their profits. If they only want their money back, you know what I'm saying, they can cut their losses here. And if they cut their losses here, that's going to rocket the market up. You see what I'm saying? But if they don't cut their losses here, and they can hold on just a little longer, and they got enough money to hang on, baby, they can make the market drop. You see what I'm saying? Because we right here in the middle of the road. It's all about who got the intestinal fortitude to hold on the longest. Let the market show you what it want to do. I'm a small fish in a big old pond. I ain't got no money to make nothing move. That's why I'm waiting for the market to show me what it want to do. That's why, you know what I'm saying, I say we in the middle of the road, because we right back at equilibrium, right? For the sellers, right? We right at equilibrium. We just came back to a discount. We came back to a point where they can sell on a discount. They, you know what I'm saying, they can buy the shorts on a discount, right? And for the bulls, they trying to break out. They trying to boom. They trying to bust out of this. You see what I'm saying? They trying to bust out of this. They want to keep going up. Right here yesterday, we peaked our head above. I told y'all we were like this right here. We came up to the bottom. We did, boop, peeked the head up, went back down. Just peeked the head up a little bit over these highs right here. You see what I'm saying? Just peeked it up a little bit. So the bulls trying to push up, but them bears hanging on. Let the markets tell you what they want to do tomorrow on CPI, right? Let it just be a slow day. I don't think it's gonna be nothing big because everybody waiting on them CPI numbers. Even the other countries' market, like the Asian market, all of that, the European market, everybody waiting on our CPI numbers. You know what I'm saying? They waiting on our CPI numbers, right? They trying to see what it's gonna do. Speaking of our CPI numbers, let's go look at what they expecting. According to the TV, everybody expecting the CPI numbers to come in better than expected. Let's look at anybody who tuning in that don't know how to use econoday.com. This the platform. I mean, it's the site I like to come to and get my economic data. You come to econoday.com, as you saw I did, and then you click on view full calendar. It lay it out for an entire week and show you what's going on, what economic events happening that week, right? So tomorrow at 8:30, we got CPI. Before the event happens, it'll say consensus. That tell you what they're expecting. After the event happens, it says report. If you click on consensus or report, it takes you to that event. And the only difference is once it turns to report, did I click it? Yes, I did. Once it changes to report, there'll be a column out here that says actual, and it'll tell you what the actual numbers are. So, consumer prices have shown greater than expected heat the last 3 reports, and that includes across the board heat against the June's 1.3% headline surge, substantial moderation to only a 0.2% rise is the consensus for July. So they saying they only expecting a 0.2% rise for the month over month, right? That's low. They expecting it. They expecting it to pull back. So, like I was saying, everybody expecting inflation to be peaking, right, for the month over month, right? The consensus for the core, however, is less than moderate at 0.5% versus 0.7 in June, right? So they expecting the overall, right? They're expecting the overall to be more moderate. And why? I remember I said because the energy been coming down, right? The energy been coming down, so they expecting the CPI to be less, like it was more moderate, like a more, they expecting it only to increase by 0.2 because that's including the energy in the food, right? So since energy been coming down, they expecting the overall CPI to be less hot. You see how it's like 0.2. It's on the low end of the spectrum, right? It's on, so, and that's why I'm saying, because energy been coming down. That's why I was saying that. It's like you got to keep your ear tapped. God dog it, this freaking thing is back. Get out of here, man. You made, I guess Mama, I done made it, because they keep coming in the chat with all this freaky stuff, man. Mama, I done made it. But man, the mess my concentration up. Anyway, and then without the core, without, and not including the food and energy, they expecting it to increase by 0.5, right? That's more than the overall, but it's less than last time. So, like I was saying, they expecting it to be peaking. They expecting to peak, like when it start peaking. That don't mean it's gonna go tanking back down, but it's, I don't know why I'm looking up at my hand like this right here, like I got to look at it like y'all, like I can't see it. I'm trying to see it, like I can't see it on the camera, so I'm gonna see my hand. But anyway, like when it be going up, 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 and then they start like expecting it to start tapering back a little bit. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's what they mean. Like it be like a more moderation, like it's less drastic. It's starting to taper off. It's starting to peak, right? So that's what they expecting, right? So if it come in line, that can be very good for the bull case. If it come in line with this 0.2 and this 0.5, you know what I'm saying? This 8.7. If CPI come in line with this 8, this 0.5, this 8.7, I mean this 0.2, 8.7, 0.5, and 6.1, that can be very, very good for this bullish momentum that we've been having, right? If it come in hot, that can be very, very bad for this bullish momentum we've been having. So let's wait till tomorrow and see. Oh yeah, and then if you don't want to use econoday.com to get your information, you can also go to forexfactory.com. Forexfactory.com. It's the same thing. On Forex Factory, you can click on the date and pick the time frame you want to see. Like if you want to see the whole week, like it showed on Econo Day, I just picked the 8th through the 12th, hit apply. Right, I got mine filtered out to just the US dollar. Shout out to cousin that put me onto that. If you hit this little filter, you can look at all the different currencies if you want to. I just keep my, like if I click all and hit apply, it'll show you everything that's going on with all the different currencies. I just like to look at the US currencies. The US dollar. I just like to look at the US dollar. And then on here, you see we got the CPI numbers for tomorrow. And on here, instead of clicking on the event to open it up, you click on the little folder and it says open details. You click on the folder and then it open up and it show you what's going on with it. And then the numbers will be over here. You'll have like the actual numbers and the what's the names over here. They'll be, oh, that's from July. I'm like, why does that say actual? But that's from July. We in August. right? It'll be the actual numbers over here on the side over here with the forecast in the previous. So that's how you see it on forexfactory.com. Yeah, man, I see them. They back in the chat. I'm trying to block them. I'm trying to block them. I wonder if it'll let me do it on YouTube. I'm trying to block them from here, from the StreamYard. Yeah, the StreamYard, but they wilding, man.
You gotta try Kachava.
Oh yeah, I see. I deleted it. Yeah, let me delete it. Let me see if I can. Oh yeah, see, they already here. I already blocked them. So yeah, they just keep coming back, man. They just keep coming back. They just keep coming back, man. I don't know what's up. They be in my chat heavy. That's the Fed. The Fed try to discredit us. And oh yeah, and anybody that want to see the free content that PDub got, it's a link. It's always in all of my videos. You'll see a thing that say PDub free content right there. If you click on that link, it'll take you to the page that's got all PDub free. Man, shut up. What is? Be quiet. It'll be all PDub free content right there. It's in the link in all my videos. If you ever want to, if you can't figure out how to find it, just come to one of my videos, one of my live videos, and it'll say PDub free content right there. Just click on that and it'll take you right to it. It'll be in the link to all my videos. Hey, that's all I got, man. Y'all trade safe. Y'all trade safe out here in these monkeypox filled streets. We do not want to come down and get that sell side. We revisiting this fair value gap one more time. But this thing do not want to come get that sell side. Come on to get that sell side so that tomorrow we can go ahead and let's look at all three indices. I ain't look at that today. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't even look for any kind of divergence or nothing like that. Yeah, we got some divergence. The NASDAQ over here running lows, and the ES and the Dow are nowhere near that, right? So since the Dow is like holding super strong, right? You see how the ES is stuck in the middle? This is what I be talking about when I say like when the mom and the daddy be going separate ways. You know what I'm saying? Because all of the big stocks that's in the S&P, that's in the ES, like Apple, like, you know what I'm saying, like Tesla, like Amazon, stuff like that, they are in the Dow and the NASDAQ. You see what I'm saying? So when the mama going this way and the daddy going that way, that make the baby, the S&P be like, which way do I go? It be stuck in the middle. So you like the Dow right here holding strong, consolidating, right? The NQ dumping, came down here and ran these lows, right? The ES stuck in the middle. Now, mind you, now the NQ been leading. The NQ been on. Let's look at the Qs real quick. I'm just running my mouth right now. Y'all can pull up. I ain't got nothing real. I'm just thinking out loud, right? I'm just thinking out loud. The NQ been pushing. Look at the NQ, right? The NQ well above these high. Let me get another tab. Y'all get out of here. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Give me another trading view tab. Boom. Right? QQQ. Okay. So let's go over here. Pull up the SPY. There goes SPY Lean. What's up, baby? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to leave that lipstick on your face. Get out. Get off my girl face. Okay. So looking at QQQ and looking at SPY Lean, right? Get these on the same sheet of music. Boom. Here we go. Get out the way. Add. Right here. June 2nd. See this June 2nd? June 2nd here. The Q's being blasted through that June 2nd. That's why I say the Q's been leading, right? The Q's been leading. They been blasted through that June 2nd, right? The S&P just barely poked his head above that June 2nd yesterday, right? Let's come back over here. Look at this right here, right? S&P just poked its head above that just yesterday, right? If you look at it right here, how we've been trading, right? From, let's come back here, when everybody was coming up together. See how we've been trading? We've been consolidating, right? Everybody trying to trade in tandem. But look what happened with the Dow from right here. Look at this day right here, right? These hourly candles, but look at this right here. See where the Dow got stuck below that. The Dow got stuck below that, and the Dow just poked above them highs, right? On yet, was it? No, it might have been. Let me see what day that was. It was either 7th or the 8th. Just poked above them highs yesterday. The Dow just poked up above these August 1st highs yesterday, right? But the NQ and the ES poked above them on the 3rd. You see what I'm saying? They poked above them on the 3rd. So that's when they started diverging. You see what I'm saying? And then the NQ been pushing. The NQ been pushing. Now the NQ just came and ran below some major sell side liquidity, right? The NQ been pushing. So now the NQ just came down and ran below some major sell side liquidity, right? Right here, we right back at like this breaking structure area, and it's dipping below all of this sell side liquidity right here. That's a major liquidity. Now, if the NQ soak up this liquidity and start to continue its run, right? See how it's coming back down? Coming back down is getting back close to this little breaking structure here. I don't know if it get all the way back down to it, but it done made a breaking structure, and now it's on a retest of this breaking structure right here. So the NQ is showing the most strength. So if them CPI numbers come out good tomorrow and the NQ love it and take off, look out above. It's about to snatch the ES up with it. The ES coming with it. You see what I'm saying? Because the ES already holding, it's already maintaining. The Dow already maintaining. The Dow ain't showing no desire to come run these lows. You see what I'm saying? Look how far the Dow would have to come. The Dow ain't showing no desire to come run these lows. The ES is kind of in the middle. You see what I'm saying? But it's far away from them lows. The NQ has run these lows. You see what I'm saying? Has run these lows. So if them numbers come out good tomorrow and the NQ like that, and it continues its upward momentum from this breaking structure, watch out above. This bull run might be real. But again, let the market show you what it want to do tomorrow, right? I just like to look at all the key points, right? Look at that. I just like to look at all the key points, right? The narrative, they shifting us away from trying to be so bearish, right? They shifting us away. Everybody, the market absorbing everything from the Fed, taking it on the chin, taking it on the chin. Everybody starting to talk about, oh, we might be able to have a soft landing. You know what I'm saying? They trying to get us out of the, oh, we're not going to have a recession. That's the old way of thinking about a recession. The job market is too strong. We're not going to have a recession. Everybody done stop. Then they was talking about the earnings recessions. They done stopped the earnings. Overall, the earnings was a good earn. It wasn't stellar, but overall, it was a good earnings period. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't have the earnings recession. So everything, they trying to shift the mindset. They shifting the narrative, right? And it's slowly starting to unfold on the lower time frames. But never speculate anything. Let the market show you what it want to do and then execute, right? Yeah. Do I believe the market has carved out a bottom right here? Yeah, I believe it carved out a bottom, but let the market show me, yeah, this is the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just jump in headlong right here. The time I wanted to try to swing something was right here, this day. When we was talking about this, when we talked about if it pulled back to here, I was trying to swing something and I missed it. I missed my entry, right? Boom. It played out without me. You know what I'm saying? Right here, I talked about I want to buy something again if it pulled back here. This time I got in, but I got right back out the next day. Why? Because we was back in the middle of the road. We was back in the middle of the road. So I wasn't trying to swing that for no long period of time. Down here, we wasn't in the middle of the road here. We was breaking out. Boom. I was willing to hold there. Right up here, I wasn't willing to hold that for no long time because we're in the middle of the road, right? It was just a short pullback. Boom, get back out. You see what I'm saying? Got to figure out what you got to know where you are, right? If we break out of this, you see what I'm saying? If we break out of this right here, a retracement back, I'll be willing to try to swing something again and hold it for a little while. Because if we break out of this right here, I think the next stop is the 200 period moving average on the daily. If we break out of this, I think the next stop is a 200 moving period. That's just how traders trade. That's how EMA traders trade. SMA traders trade. That's how they trade. We took the 20. Next stop was the 50. We took the 50. Next stop the 200. That's just how they trade. If we break down from here, coming back to test the 50. You know what I'm saying? Come back to test the 50, or maybe even come back and test the 20, since the 20, that head getting longer and longer, sticking his head up out the water right there. These just my thoughts. I just be thinking out loud, man. Hopefully I ain't confusing nobody. Hopefully I ain't losing nobody. But yeah, I think that's it, man. I think that's all I got. I done said that 12 times. Oh, we just took that sell side liquidity. We finally took it. When I was like, we don't want to come take it. We finally took that sell side liquidity. Right? We finally took that sell side liquidity. Let's see if the NQ gonna drag it down or if the NQ gonna reverse and join the Dow. Where we at? There we go. Yep. Let's see if the let me stretch this out some so I can really look at that. Look at the NQ a little bit better. Okay. That's a 60-minute fair value gap that it just got down to. It just got down to a 60-minute fair value gap below this sell side liquidity right there. The Dow still holding pretty strong. The Dow still holding pretty strong. It's not dropping. So let's see if the NQ reverse course and come join the Dow and pull the ES back up. Because the Dow still holding really strong. It's not giving up. The Dow not giving up. So again, the ES is the baby in the middle, just hanging on. The Dow shows no chance of going to get that. Let's look at these right here. Dow made equal lows overnight, and we were right back close to those equal lows. NQ took that. That's the Dow ain't showing no. Yeah. And put these on daily, see what they look like. Okay, these daily candles right here. Got these on daily candles right here. Let me scrunch this up a little bit. All right. So NQ got it. Swing low. Took out them. That's the lows that they took out. The Dow nowhere near it, swing low. And again, the ES not near it, swing low. That's the lows that I was talking about, that the Dow and the ES wasn't injured. That was the low of the 5th. Right back at this potential order block right here. The NQ right back at this potential daily order block right here. We got the bullish move, the shifting sentiment, then coupled with the fair value gap right there, making this right here potential order block. The Dow, the NQ trade is traded right back into it right now. So if that order block hold up and do its job and push it back up, that might be the momentum that the SPY need to come back up and join the Dow also. Or they may start pumping money into the Dow. If they start pumping money into the Dow, then that could drag the ES up also. But right now, it's just looking like chop city, chop, chop, chop city, chop city, chop, chop, chop city. Hopefully y'all like to hear the mind of little Timmy Rogers, the way I try to look at things and the way I try to analyze what the price doing. Um, Again, I'm sorry if it's not exciting to y'all. I'm not a day trader, so I don't I don't be doing no fancy day trading. Every now and then I take some futures trades every blue moon. I said I was gonna start being more consistent at trading futures, but I got my mind so focused on swing trading, man. It's like hard. I can't turn it on and turn it off like that. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I can't turn it on and turn it off like that. So it'd be real hard for me to, you know what I'm saying, like really get into day trading like that because I can't turn it on and off like that. All right. Uh Made me. That's what's up. Y'all clap it up for Omar in the chat, man. Y'all clap it up for Omar in the chat. That's it. Just watch now. You done made your money. That's it. Just watch now. Don't trade no more. Don't trade no more for the rest of the day. Just watch the price action and see what it do. You know what I'm saying? Just watch the price action and see what it do. Yesterday, I actually took profit on some June 2023 QQQ calls that I had. I took profit on it because it like I ain't getting my money back, man. It's like it came down within my risk that I put on it. I had got up a certain percentage and I said I ain't gonna let it drop no lower than this percentage. And yesterday it dropped down, hit my stop loss, took me out. I took profit on it. You know what I'm saying? I get back in, but it's like I don't know how far. Only thing I can control is how much money I lose. You know what I'm saying? Like if I sit there and be like, oh, I got to June 2023 on this right here, and then this bull rally, this be another bear market rally, right? Be another bear market rally, and then the market start tanking, and then I go negative. Then I'm sitting there looking like boo boo the fool. You know what I'm saying? But if this turn out, if the rally turn out to be real, I can always get back in on a pullback. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. Wash hands. Wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. Don't know what that means. but yeah. I appreciate you, Tasha. Tell Snoopy I said, he know what I said. He know what I said. Same. I only trade Mondays and Fridays if my setup lets me. I just decided to trade twice this time. I'm done for the week. That's what's up. That's what's up. You see what that is right there? That's discipline. Discipline over oh, I ain't got on my discipline over dollars. I got options. I don't have my discipline over dollars, but that's discipline. That's discipline to say, look here, I only trade this time. I saw a setup that I couldn't refuse. It went my way. Boom. I got my 2 trades. I'm done. You see what I'm saying? That's called discipline. That's called discipline. That's all you need to be a successful trader is discipline. If you got discipline, if you stick to your rules, if you stick to your risk management, if you got proper risk management, you can have a losing trade rate or whatever you call it and still be profitable because you got proper risk management. You know what I'm saying? You keep your losers very small and let your runners be big. I personally shoot for 5-1. That's what I personally shoot for. I'll take 3-1, but I personally shoot for 5-1. Right? So that means I can lose 4 times and win 1 time and still be profitable. I can be a horrible trader and still be profitable because of risk management, proper risk management. Yep. But I done spoke to my homeboy Snoop. I done spoke to everybody. I done shared my thoughts. I'm about to get out of here and go eat me. I ate cereal for dinner last night, so I might cook me some sausage and eggs. I'm about to go eat. The market just blah 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 right now. I'm not trading anything. It's very boring. I'm not gonna sit here and watch it. So I'll see y'all. Oh yeah, it's football season. Until the end of football season, the community voted that we're gonna do the price action recaps at 7:30. Um, if y'all got any questions about anything, jot questions down and pull up at the price action recap tonight at 7:30 and ask your question. If you see something throughout the day that you just got a question about, you know what I'm saying, chime in with the question and I'll do my best to answer it, or one of the cousins in the chat I'll be able to answer it for you. But until then, man, I appreciate y'all. Y'all trade safe out here in these monkeypox field street. I'll see y'all tonight at 7:30. Gone.